and Kelly. The song is called Dilemma from the year 2002, playing right here on your all-time hit station, Hot 96. A very good morning to you. My name is Muikamba, but you can call me Miss Sunshine.
Yes, sir, and I'm Willis Raburu, the wild Willis, and I'm in there like swimwear because swimwear gets in there.
Jesus save me, yo. And of course, we are hanging out with Mastercraft, amazing producer in the building. Thank you so much again for coming. So we're talking about, you know, music and creating music, but I want to know what inspires you.
Basically, whatever inspires me, I think it's just the passion to do more. Like I always want to outplay myself, outproduce myself, if any word like that exists. So that's it. That's what inspires me, man.
You want to outdo yourself.
Definitely.
All right.
You're your biggest competitor.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
And I know, like, there are many people who say that they want to be producers. So what do you think makes a good producer? First of all, can anybody be a producer? Do you have to have a certain, how do they say it in French? A certain je ne sais quoi. Like a certain vibe about you. How do you know that, okay, I think I can be a producer? Is it something you learn? Is it something that's natural talent?
Yeah, I feel like anybody can be anything, just like you. Anybody can actually be a radio guy, but some people are gifted. Some people have to learn it. And some people, no matter how they learn it, they won't still. You know, but being a music producer, you can, you know, yeah. So it's there's no special criteria. As long as you can put one or two things together, you can put sounds together. That's it.
What do you think makes like a good, beg your pardon, what makes a good producer, do you think?
Whatever makes a good producer is the ability to be able to interpret people's mind through music. Now there's difference between someone who makes beats and a music producer. Anybody can actually make beats, just like I say, anybody can do whatever you understand. So you just not you know. But to be a producer now, it goes beyond you just making beats. It has to do with you being able to interpret people's mind. Like an artist comes to you and you're looking at this person and you'll be like, oh, I need to, just the way Quincy Jones produced Michael Jackson, you know what I mean, like define the person's sound. And it takes a music producer first must be able to play at least one or more musical instruments.
Right.
That's when you can now say, okay, you are a music producer, or else you're just a beat maker.
There is a difference.
There's a big difference in that regard as well. And like, you know, I always like to find out, like, what, you know, when you're working with artists, what are some of the, I mean, because obviously there are those who, of course, they come, maybe they probably have the money, but then what makes, you know, what makes the difference? They can have the money, but what if they are very difficult? What are some of the craziest things that have ever happened to you, like when you're working with an artist?
Yeah, I think it's very funny. Some people have talent, they don't have money. Some people have all the money in the world, no talent. But instead of them to focus on something else, they still want to come to do that music.
Yes.
One of the biggest challenges so far I think in this generation, music is the fact that a lot of people just want to be noticed, not necessarily because of the music. Feel me? Like they don't put in energy into improving their vocals. They just get in the studio, drink their lean, smoke their weed, and then they just want to, hey man, just give me something, man. Let me just freestyle. You understand? And at the end of the day, they just make a video. So people are actually, it's frustrating sometimes, but at the end of the day, there's nothing we can do about it. We just try to do the best we can.
Have you ever turned someone down? They have the money, no talent, you're like, no, I can't be part of this.
Yes, I have. I've actually turned down so many because I promised myself I wasn't going to do music because of money.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, because if I was going to do it because of money, then I have to compromise. Feel me? But thank God, God has actually made it easy for me to attain success without compromising this musical standards. So I've actually turned a couple people down. Like this day, some guys came into my studio. They came with the money, cash, raw cash. They just bring the money, come. And okay, I told them to sing the song they wanted to record. They sang it. One person will be singing. Before the person will finish singing, the other one will say, no, be like that, no be like that, not like this. So I just realized they were confused. I told them, you know what? If you guys want me to produce for you, then we need to get a songwriter to come into the session. And they were like, no, we don't write them already, it's a good song. I told them I'm coming, I want to go and ease myself. That's how I took off.
That's very funny. And that was really, you're actually going to ease yourself from their pressure.
Yeah, understand.
Let me just leave and get out of this place as well. Alright. So, you know, you're here of course for Cock Studio. Tell us about it. This is third time round.
Yeah.
Tell us about what your experience is. What your experience has been, you know, over the past 3 seasons that you've been here.
It's been fantastic, especially because Coca-Cola as a brand, or Coke Studio as a brand, focuses more on collaboration. Like they try to bring people together from various places together for the purpose of music.
Yes.
So it's been fun. But for me personally, it's been more fun for me this year because I was chosen to produce for the International Week for Jason Derulo. So for me, it's a big one, and especially because he loves the sound. He's actually in love with the music, and I feel like it's the African music time. Like our beats are getting into their system. So yeah, this year for me it's more fun. So it's always been fun working with Coke Studio. Always.
And what do you love about Kenya? Gotta ask.
Now you want to get me in trouble, right? Okay, a couple of things I like about Kenya, but first of all, I like to, you know, shout out to all the beautiful women in Kenya. First,
Yeah.
Thank you.
that's the first thing. Secondly, what else again? It's like that's the only thing. Okay.
What? The beautiful women are beautiful. What do you like about Kenya? Number 1, the beautiful women. Number 2, the beautiful women. Number 3,
They're beautiful.
the women who are beautiful. It's great. So, everybody has the person they look up to. Do you look up to any producers in your field? Any particular musicians maybe you like working with?
I'm actually open to working with anybody. No specific, you know, directives. But as a producer, I actually look up to a couple people, especially out there in the States, like the likes of Timbaland, and there's this guy, he's called Dark Child. Yeah, he did all them Brandy's production back then.
Yes.
Like those are my 2 major people. Yeah.
The 2 major ones.
Yeah.
Right there. Okay, awesome. So let's say if somebody would want to be a producer, probably they're listening either they're still in school, they're in campus, or just fresh out, or they have started, they've just opened up their small space somewhere.
Small shop, right?
Yes. What would your advice be to them?
My only advice is you can change the world from wherever you are. Like, you know, I mean, I started producing with a headphone I bought, like with 1,200 naira. That's I wonder how much it is in dollars, but it's very small money. You know what I mean? Like that's how I started producing music. And the touchy part for me is like is that like some years ago we used to make songs in our rooms. We didn't have like big studios. We just produced those songs, and then I happened to travel to the States, and then I see people bumping to the song, and I'm like, yo, but I made this thing in my room. So if you're a music producer out there, just know that you can change the world from anywhere. You know, don't stop doing whatever you do. Don't let the fact that the music is not breaking in now discourage you. You know what I mean? Like there's always a perfect timing for things to happen. So that's it. Keep doing you, man.
So there you have the headphones are $3. I started with $3.
That's 300.
So it's 300
Kenyan shillings.
Yes, so
Wow.
Yep. And today it's Mastercraft on the beat.
There you go.
So of course we'd like to say a big shout out to you for coming through always.
Thank you so much. I
Always
appreciate
welcome
you
in
guys,
these
man.
studios anytime.
Yes.
You check into Kenya, we of course tell is beautiful. So this is Kenya.
already know.
You're already in Kenya when you're
Uh-huh.
All right.
But thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much, man.
And also-
I appreciate the love, the support for African music, especially for my country, Nigeria. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
There you go.
Just there's Collins on Twitter, Ask Kid Kwachi, saying big up for me to Mastercraft, and he's tuned in from Eldama Ravine.
Beautiful.
So big up to you as well. Then we also have Beatrice Warao. She's tuned in from Kurueni. She's saying pamoja sana, which means we're together.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. And then also Benji Adeshina, or Lick. His name is almost like yours. It is at Lickcraft with a K,
Oh, I see.
_ TMK.
I see.
As he says, Mastercraft is live on the show. Yes, sir. So good stuff there.
Yes,
And also
sir.
somebody saying, Tiambo says, big up to Mastercraft and is asking if you've tried any of Kenyan delicacies.
What's that food again, man? Damn. You remember that food? I don't know. You should remember. Ugali.
Ugali. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Good stuff.
But I'm hoping to try some more though. Like I would really love to try some more Kenyan food. I don't. If you can show me, I'll eat.
Okay. We will show you.
We shall show you.
I mean, look at me. Food is resident. So we'll definitely show you some good spots. Thank you so much for coming through.
I appreciate you guys.